Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. I wanted to do just a chillaxed type video this morning, like a casual talk with y'all about, based off the video that I did last night, the breaking news that HR 1808, the assault weapons ban was being pushed towards a markup for this coming week, July 20th, 2022. Not sure when you're going to watch this video. The goal of Jerry Nadler, who is the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, the goal is to get it through the markup in the committee, which it probably will because the Democrats have the majority, and to get it to the floor for a full vote in the House by the end of the month. That was cool. That was actually somebody who works at a business in the area and recognized me, so wanted to say hi. So that was pretty cool. So I forgot what I was saying. The goal of Nadler's push here is to get the bill passed through the House Judiciary Committee on July 20th and move to the floor by the end of the month. That's the goal. And like I said in the first video yesterday, it's going to pass through the House is my belief, and it's going to fly through. And why do I say that? Because as of the time of this recording, it has 212 co-sponsors, all of which are Democrat. But remember, the Democrats hold, even though it's very slight, they hold a majority in the House. So this could pass through without issues, and that's what I expect. The Senate is what I am hoping stops this bill. Now, there is a Senate version that I've covered before. It's S736, and that one was put in by Dianne Feinstein. Old Mr. and Mrs. America turned them in. The House version is by Rep. David Cicilline out of Rhode Island, and of course Feinstein's out of California. If you see me looking down, I got notes because there's a lot of information to try to pull together. The Senate version has 37 co-sponsors, over a third of the Senate. And it has 37 total, 36 Democrats, one independent, Bernie Sanders, who's basically a Democrat, who is a Democrat. And the House version is the one we're going to focus on because there's no movement at all in the Senate version right now. So the House version would ban most ARs, most AKs, most AR pistols. Why? Because that clause that says, actually let me read word for word because I have it. And the clause I'm referring to is this one. All semi-automatic pistols that can accept a detachable magazine and have at least one of the following military features: a threaded barrel, a second pistol grip, a barrel shroud, capacity to accept a detachable magazine at some location outside of the pistol grip, or a semi-automatic version of an automatic firearm. So if they can point to there being full auto versions of an AR, which there are, full auto versions of an AK, which there are, then the AK and AR pistols would be banned under this bill, HR 1808, as would Glock pistols. Why? Because there are full auto Glocks. That is the game they're going to play. Make no mistake about it. So what else would it do? It would also ban many semi-automatic pistols, like I just referred to, for the Glocks and any other pistol out there that has a full auto version, whether it be a handgun or a full rifle version of the pistol. And also many semi-automatic shotguns. We went over that in detail yesterday as well. Now, can Congress pass an unconstitutional bill? I got probably 100 questions yesterday in total with DMs, comments, and emails. And the answer is yes. Congress can pass unconstitutional bills. They're not supposed to. They're supposed to uphold their oaths, but they can, and they have, because hundreds, I forgot the number, but I think it was 180-ish as of 2010, congressional acts had been ruled unconstitutional, either in part or in whole. So yes, they can. It's part of the checks and balances. Congress passes a bill, the president signs it into law. It is then on the court system to check their power, to check the constitutionality of that law. Well, does that mean it has to go to the court system? Is another question I've seen a lot. Yes. If this is to pass, it would have to go to the courts. But Jared, doesn't this violate Heller? Yes. Jared, doesn't this violate Bruin? Absolutely. But remember, the people that we have in Congress on both sides of the aisle Some of them are so hell-bent on the agenda that they don't care about you or I. For instance, the Democrat Party, a majority of it, many would say, is a socialist party. Many of us would say it's a very progressive agenda that they're pushing. Has nothing to do with the Constitution, yet they are going to bow to their money donors. So yes, yes, Congress can pass unconstitutional bills into law. Yes, presidents can sign unconstitutional bills into law. And yes, the court system can check them. That's the three branches of government. That's the way it is. Does it take a long time? It can, but in other instances it can't. There have been a handful, not many, a handful of issues where a bill was passed like late in the year, and in the springtime it was struck down as unconstitutional. So some have taken years, as we know. So just keep that in the back of your mind as well. I said yesterday that I was worried about this because some Republicans have come out in favor of an assault weapon ban, specifically after major incidents which are perpetrated using these items. And I'll give you a handful of names. Some of them you might know, some might be a shocker to you. Representative Chris Jacobs out of New York came out in favor of an assault weapon ban, and he was lambasted by his constituents for violations of the Constitution and what he wanted to do, so much so that he pulled his re-election campaign. I covered that in a video. He's not running for re-election because he got beat up by his constituents about supporting an unconstitutional bill. But he's still going to vote for it. Even though he's retiring, you know he's still going to vote for it. Others have too. Representative Adam Kinzinger out of Illinois has come out in favor of an assault weapon ban. Representative Brian Mast of Florida have come out in favor of it. Mike Turner in Ohio. Mast was Florida. Mike Turner is Ohio. Brian Fitzpatrick, representative in Pennsylvania. They've all come out in favor of it. Now you haven't, it's kind of been radio silence since these people have come out because of the fallout from voicing their opinions. The constituents, the Americans, the patriots, the constitutionalists have all lit them up. So a lot of the people, especially if they're going for re-election, are going to choose to be quiet. That's my concern. Is there enough support in the Senate to defeat the filibuster? Like I said yesterday, I don't feel comfortable saying that it has no chance. My hope is, and my belief is, that they don't have 60 votes. But I also didn't think that red flag funding, blatantly unconstitutional, blatant violation to the Second and the 14th Amendments, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, the First Amendment, I didn't think that had a chance either. But they jumped at the chance to pass that, and they get 60. They got more than 60. So I base my feelings, my decisions on facts. The facts are that a blatantly unconstitutional bill passed. So does that mean that they wouldn't pass another blatantly unconstitutional bill? One that's politically motivated? One that will get them votes? I'm not comfortable saying that it doesn't have a chance. So with that, I want you guys and gals to be aware that H.R. 1808 does have a chance. I'm hoping that it doesn't, but it does. Because there's not enough people in the Senate who are coming out against it. There's not enough people in the House that are coming out against it. Yesterday in my social media, in my Facebook, I put out 2 links. One from GOA, one from Firearms Policy Coalition. It's a way for you to send letters to your elected officials. The FPC link is direct to your U.S. representative, because that's where the bill is right now. It's in the House. The GOA link was for your U.S. representative and your U.S. senators to get them to oppose H.R. 1808. Now is the time to burn up the phones, the email, visit them, hit them on their social medias, their TikTok, their OnlyFans, whatever they use to get their smiley faces out there, the AOC types, whatever they use, the squad, hit them up hard, hit them up with truth, and tell them that America's not having it. And for the feds who are watching this, no doubt, America's not having it. Guys and gals, I have taken several oaths, one in the U.S. military and a couple in law enforcement, and my oath didn't have an expiration date. For the veterans out there, your oath didn't have an expiration date. For the politicians out there, your oath actually means something, so follow it. And for the current people in law enforcement, remember your oath. Be on the right side of history. You got some quote-unquote leaders who are looking to carry out unconstitutional agendas, and you're supposed to be siding on the side of the people. Right? Remember that. Protect and serve, and to ensure the constitutional rights are protected. So with that, I hope you have a great morning. I hope you be safe. Hope you stay vigilant. Hope you carry your firearm to make sure you, yourself, your family, your community remain safe. Because evil is out there. Evil is amongst us. No matter where you live, in the city, the sticks, the plains, they're there. And when they show up, those evil sons of bitches, you have seconds in which to defend yourself. And that's what the Second Amendment is for. And for tyrannical government. To shoot them in the face. Till we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a gun, and keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. Let me know what you think of what I've said about HR 1808 down in the comments below. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care.